All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live at 2025 Topps Finest here. This is number 9, half case, pick your team. Half case, pick your team. I'm going to need someone to pick our boxes. Left or right? Left or right? What do we want? Two breaks open for the remaining of the evening. We got half case drafted, and then we also have half case, 5-box half case of Cacawao. Left it is. All right. Left it is. Will be saved. I do have our drafted one saved over there. That is a different case. But here we go. 4-box half case. Good luck, everyone. He just beat you, Paul. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, 10 left in Disney. 10 left in Disney. Ooh, this one's got some backwards packs. Could be good. Could be good. I've been very, very, very happy with the way Finest has been going so far. Good luck, everyone. Dylan Dingler, Jackson Churio. Hope a little Luis Rise orange out of the gate. That is 7 out of 20 Padres. Padres going to Ammo. Not much, Johnny. How's it going, buddy? Matt McLean, 185 out of 350. Willy Adames. There's Luis Severino, 70 out of 150. 70 out of 150 Athletics. And purple Nasty Nestor. Nestor Cortez, 20 out of 125. 20 out of 125. Yankees going to Chillin. It's not really the Yankee we're looking for, but we'll take it. Start. Edgar Quero, 29 out of 325. White Sox. And Pages, little second year ink there for the Dodgers. 43 out of 150. 43 out of 150 Dodgers to Matthew Novak. That's Dylan Cruz. There's Nolan Schanuel, 39 out of 99. Jacob Wilson. And Cal Raleigh, 171 out of 300. 171 out of 300. 7 left in Disney. Who's hitting that closeout? 7 left in Disney. Then we got 19 left in the half case drafted. Looking like that one's going to get pushed to tomorrow. But yeah, if we can make some headway and get close, I'm all for ripping it tonight. Got a thickie in here. Sorry, hiccups. Excuse me. Got a thickie in this one. Soderstrom, Royce Lewis, and more orange. 12 out of 25 is Willy Adames. Willy Adames there for the Giants. 2 boxes, 2 oranges. Luis Castillo, 214 out of 350. Will be our new high number. There's Martinez. 95 out of 150, Zach DeCenzo, Astros. And 81 out of 99, nice. Dylan Cruz on the patch auto. That's sweet. That is sweet. Washington Nationals with a big one going to Brian D. Dylan Cruz on the patch auto. There's Brooks Lee, 325 out of 325. That's going to be a tough one to beat. Twins to Jess Lopez. First break there. Let's find some Twins ink for you. There's Jacob Wilson, 85 out of 99. Athletics to Jeff Deeden. Still haven't pulled any Nick Kurtz ink out of here yet. I mean, I haven't ripped a lot, but ripped a few. And Darren Baker, Nationals. Refractor ink. There's Spencer Strider. 27 out of 75. Drake Baldwin for the Braves. Juan Soto and Leo Jimenez, 122 out of 300. Going to be our halfway point. Going to be our halfway point. Kyle Tucker, Christian Campbell. There's 72 out of 75, Heston Kierstead. Jonathan India, 247 out of 250, Royals. Luke Keyshaw, go Twins. 8 out of 50 is Connor Norby, gold. What do we have for Rise? 7. 8 out of 50 there, Marlins with the gold rookie. And Carlos Rodriguez, Brewers going to Tugboat. Carlos Rodriguez base auto. We're rocking the double zeros. Rocking the double zeros there. Tyler Soderstrom, 178 out of 200. Creations. Wyatt Langford refractor. And Thomas Sagisi on the debut auto. I love these cards. I think they look really cool. Debut ink. Cardinals. Cardinals going to T-Clip. Thomas Sagisi checkerboard. There's 107 out of 200, Logan Webb. Bobby Witt. And purple, 88 out of 200, Luis Angel Acuna. Luis Angel Acuna there for the Mets. 1 box left. Four left in Disney. That one will break at like 11:55. Scheduled for like 11:58 midnight. All right, come on. We'll see one more big one. Haven't had any Legends or Finest Moments autographs. We've been seeing a good amount of those. All right, here we go. Last box. Corey Seager, Bryce Harper, 95 out of 125, Mackenzie Gore, and nice short print there, Gusto. Cubs going to A. Ziegler. Gusto short print there. That is 121 out of 250. Bryce Harper. Tariq Skubal. And, oh, that's sweet. Matt Shaw on the pearl for the Cubs. 28 out of 30. Cubs going to A. Ziegler. And Samuel, Angels auto. Angels to Frodo. 27 out of 150, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. And Shota Imanaga. What a box for the Cubbies. Moments autograph 4/1/2024. A. Ziegler there. A little Shota ink. Heck of a finish there for the Cubs. Heck of a finish. James Wood, checkerboard. 92 out of 99, Cuero White Sox. There is Jackson Holiday, 60 out of 150. And Cade Povich. Cade Povich blue, 40 out of 99, Orioles. Chandler Simpson. And Cuero is 19 out of 350 to wrap us up. Fun little half case there. Fun little half case there. some of these that I want to top load after the break right away. There we go. Yeah, that was definitely a Cubs box for you. Yeah, not much for Tigers in that one. All right. So these are all of them out of 300s. Cuero, Jimenez, Castillo, McLean, Raleigh, and Cuero again. Here is out of the 200s, Harper, India, Soderstrom, Webb, and Acuna. Out of the 100s, we got Gore, Holiday, Acuna, DeCenzo, and Severino. Out of 99 and 75, Cuero, Wilson, Kierstead, Baldwin, and Shanuel. Out of 50, Connor Norby. Out of 25, Willie Adames. Other half, it might. Samuel, Carlos Rodriguez, Darren Baker, Refractor, and Cade Povich, Blue. We got Pages there for the Dodgers. Blue out of 150. Nasty Nestor out of 125, Yankees. Thomas Sagisi debut auto there for the Cardinals. Cubs, Shota Imanaga. We got Matt Shaw on the Pearl. And then Gusto short print, Kyle Tucker. Now we are road tripping. 3 left in Disney. Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and Turning Red. That is it. All right. High serial number is going to be Brooks Lee, 325 out of 325, going to Jess Lopez, 91. First break, congratulations there. We got Luis Arraez, 7 out of 20 for the Padres. Padres going to Ammo. And money mid hit of the break. 81 out of 99, Dylan Cruz on the RPA. Nationals going to Brian D. All right, let's go ahead and check the leaderboard. Ammo working his way back up. We got Ammo taking the lead, actually, 23. Huskies Forever, 21. Smart Guy Sports, 14. And Scott Rice there at 9. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys back here with either that drafted. Like I said, the drafted is probably going to end up going tomorrow. It's not looking like it's going to fill, but we will get that Disney in. I appreciate everyone as always, and I'll see you soon.